say Echo was so well. He was attached to living, yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Well, my first
I
port of
would have
call
been
would
holding.
see if I could get them out. Yeah. Shit.
It,
Oh, that's not good.
Good thing I was holding my
I'm on
breath,
mute
so
for
I
a
have
while.
extra
You
2
guys
minutes
fix
of
this up.
life.
Oh no, that's not good. Okay.
Maybe the bag of holding will do that. I don't know.
That does not help the situation because I don't know what's happened with the bag. Good.
Here, let me pull up my character sheet.
Is my ring of protection still working? Okay. So I should. Okay, so I've.
All of us.
Why is that?
Okay.
I got it. Right.
And I have 3.
Wouldn't that mean I'm knocked out? Okay.
So Jar is dead. Yeah. Okay.
So you had a bad day.
So I feel absolutely garbage on top of feeling completely drained. Okay. Does that? I don't know what that. Whether that means
How long has it been? Okay, yeah, guess I'm definitely going to wait until it seems like it's big enough for me to get out.
Does it look like a... I have it open.
Okay, I'm hopping out. And I basically
I'd like to try and help and try and get any of them out. Okay.
Prohoof immediately falls onto the ground and is like, I feel like I need to sleep.
I think we all feel like that. I feel like I've used all of my spells, but
Same.
I didn't. And why is my body so hard to move?
What do I see when I look around? James? Oh no, I think he's dead. Okay, I'm still just gonna lay on the ground. Like, I'm gonna try and make sure I'm not near the staircase or anything.
I really need to want to sleep, but we should at least get to a spot where I don't think we'll get attacked or anything. That's the tent that me and Zarthik sent up. Okay. I'd like to just gesture at that. It's like that. Zarthix and I set that up before you guys dropped. We should rest in there.
Crowhoof is, 4th level of exhaustion. Yeah, he'd be crawling at this point. He probably doesn't look good, worse than the rest of you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So what if... That's not good. Alright. I'd try and help Zarthix and the others get to the thing, but I'm not that much help because I'm not very strong. Yeah.
You need your protein, bro.
Okay. When we're over there inside, I don't remember whether me and Zarthix had to take watches before. Even if we could feel like we could take watches, I don't think we're actually up to taking any watches. Echo does sort of suggest it, but then almost just sits he probably just sort of enters his sentry's rest just after saying that.
Wait a minute, do I have Alarm? I might be able to cast that as a ritual. Yes. How many spells do I know? Is it based off of my wisdom? Oh, they can't? I thought they could. Huh, okay, what am I thinking of then? Well, either way, Prahoof is, going to go to sleep.
Because he's not sure if there's anything different, Echo will do what should be a long rest for him, which is 6 hours. Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
Prahoof is just gonna sleep, basically sleep until he feels more rejuvenated.
Echo at least have like a quick look to make sure nothing seems to be coming, but there isn't much he can do. Like he could see whether his card could work, but
Huh.
Cool.
I don't know what to do. I think we need to just rest more.
yeah. I don't know how safe this
are
place
we
actually
hungry?
is.
Are we hungry at all? Oh yeah, okay, I'll eat and drink.
I do not have a food supply.
Neither.
Or are you talking about the bag that had 100? That's the spare bag of 100 days, which I'm pretty sure Zarthix. Yeah, which I'm pretty sure Zarthix had because he had the least. Yeah.
Huh?
Zarthix was eating.
We have 100 bags each.
Yeah, they had a bag.
Not
They had a
100
bag.
bags.
They had a bag each, and there was one spare.
Okay. Basically, I eat until I feel, full and satisfied, and I drink plenty. And then I'm just gonna rest again. Yeah, let's rest for a full day.
Yeah. I do not like the implications of this. Right. So whatever happened, whatever is then it's us to get back to normal. I have to pay more attention to how I use my spells and how I have to make sure I don't feel like do whatever I can to make sure I don't feel like this again. Great. Is this what you
John,
fleshy things call tired?
It is.
Yes.
I hate
Not
it.
the greatest of feeling, is it?
I hate
it. It seems that we are in extreme exhaustion. If we push any further or try and do too much, we could potentially get to a point where we may die. I recommend we just stay here for as long as we can until we begin to feel better. Yep, of course, naturally eating and drinking as much as possible.
It's 3. That's 3, and I don't feel any better. I get my bardic inspirations back, I believe. Actually, I should actually look at. I'll actually look at the bard spellcasting thing.
I know druids get that back.
Yeah. Which I hadn't used. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Mm. We really can't do anything, because I think if we do too much, then, like, for Prohoof, he'll die.
We could take it slowly and try and head back to Celestia. Though I don't know whether that's necessarily a good idea. I don't know what we might encounter on the road.
So what does, exhaustion do? What does each level do?
It's so annoying.
Because I've never actually had exhaustion before. Yep. Oh, yeah.
Level 5 is your speed is reduced to 0.
Ah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, Prohoof does not look good. Like, everyone doesn't look great, but Prohoof looks worse.
I mean,
At least I'm guessing.
the most of the problem with the Echo is that he's having trouble moving.
Quick, we need the
like
Artificer. Oh, wait, the Artificer got killed by a dwarf.
You weren't an artificer anymore. One of them was a wizard.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Like creaks and groans. So that was.
Meta, I think I know what this is. But I think...
Yeah, he said
Basically, I think we should just skip to after a week. Because, like, we're getting up every so often to eat and drink. So we shouldn't die of that. Like, is everyone in agreement?
I mean, yeah, Echo's not really able to do much else.
Or, how's about this? We skip for a maximum of a day over a week, or until we experience a long rest.
In a week.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
We've got 2 days left of the week, so.
I knew it. It seemed so much like what Talks did.
Yeah. Meta, I knew that too, which is why I wasn't happy.
Okay, so it seems that it takes a week for us to overcome this exhaustion that we're feeling.
Well, did we feel like we had one of our levels of exhaustion went down? Okay.
I still need some extra time. If it is alright with you, could we stay here a few more weeks?
Well, we could start slowly making our way back to the Celestial City. It's gonna take ages because again I can't move very well, and I don't think Catman here can. I think you can move just as well as I can right now.
Meanwhile, Sarthek's over there in the corner trying to make himself cold.
We could stay for I'd rather not stay here, and I'm not gonna bother going into that dungeon because for all I know, that stupid dragon thing could still be at the stairs to the lower floor. It might have moved around. We could wait out another week another week or so if you really want, or we could just have the rests along the way.
I don't know if I'd be very useful in terms of any combat that we come across for the current time.
Well, I have my magic back.
I do too.
So.
But I still feel quite exhausted. So if it's okay with the rest of you, with one more week, I should be fine.
Alright.
Or at least fine enough to move.
Yeah.
Yep.
We time skip a lot.
Yeah, we do. Unfortunate amount. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh wait, they lose their 2 levels of exhaustion?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So Echo can now. Yeah. So Echo now feels better. Like his body feels like it can move. He can walk and run like the same amount. Not sure whether he could run for extended periods or do other things.
Prohoof would still feel pretty stiff. I mean, if you guys really want to move, or start moving slowly, Prahoof is okay with that, because he did say one more week and he should be fine enough to move. Even though he doesn't want to break what's essentially a promise in his mind.
Oh, looking at you, I think your normal movement speed is like 25 feet walking.
Yeah.
Or something, so that's less
Like-
than 50. That's like one less than half of mine and Hades's.
I could actually keep up with flying, but then
That'll
James
give you
might...
25 feet of movement.
Yeah. But that could end up somehow giving Prahoof exhaustion. I don't know, it's up to James. I don't know how he rules flying.
Yeah. Exhaustion.
Okay, in that case, I guess it's okay if we start moving slowly. If everyone wants that, or we can stay here another week. It's really up to all of you.
It will take. I remember it taking like 2-3 weeks to get through this place from Celestia anyway. 20 days. So yeah. 20 days is 4 weeks, so that's 8 weeks.
What really sucks is now we're going to lose all the things we got in the dungeon because we can't complete it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Echo sort of checks the crystal heart thing to see if that's still on him. On his in his belongings. That's
What's also bad is the fact that we lose all that gold.
yeah.
Well, no, aren't we going to lose it because we won't be able to complete the dungeon?
Yeah.
Could Sothex choose to keep the money that he got from the dungeon? Because that's pretty much a big thing. That's a decently big thing we kind of need, because we can come back from losing most of the items. It's just the gold. We need that money.
Oh. Of the money we got from just you and me going through, which wasn't much. I got 8 silver pieces from the second floor.
I think I only got copper pieces.
I think I got 8 silver pieces from, I think, either the big goblin, or the kobold that I turned to paste.
Oh, I have 39 gold pieces.
Yeah, keep that.
Don't know how I got all that.
Yeah, Echo tells you guys that at the pace that we'll be going, it'll take about 8 weeks to get to the Celestial City from here. When Prahoof and Zarthix, I'm just assuming Zarthix might have the same level of exhaustion just because he's not here at the moment. Yeah. When Prahoof and Zarthix start feeling better, we will be able to pick the pace up a bit.
By the way, how's that ointment stuff that I have? Like, does it seem to be different? Like, I pull it out and take a look at it. Okay. Can I do an Arcana check to see if there's any magic? I mean, not necessarily use it. Like, if that's the only way, then I guess? Like, just check. Yeah. Okay. I just close up the jar and put it back where I had it. Really, I'm considering keeping the warm shield as the one thing I can keep from the dungeon because that gives me proper AC.
Remember the problem with having to not play this game for a little while, I don't remember when you got a shield.
It was a warm shield, one of the first that we ended up getting.
Okay.
Like, literally, James said it was a relatively warm shield.
Yeah,
And that it continued to stay warm. Not sure if it's like that now, but I need the AC.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I really need.
It's more of the fact that I, meta-wise, didn't remember where you got it from, dude. Yeah, taking our time.
we get there? For some reason, I'm having a hard time hearing everyone. I don't know why.
Wait, can you hear me?
Oh,
Barely. You're one of the
Oh.
worst.
Ah,
oh,
It's my stupid headphones acting up.
shit. Oh, we're not talking about yet. Oh, that's not good. So even the ones that aren't like on the crater and stuff look stuffed. Okay, so yeah, like the place was like this place in the bottom left corner of the library.
Yeah, you know, I'm not gonna lie, Prahoof was considering the looting and stealing.
Okay. Well,
Do you know of a town that we can go to?
we could see if justice is still working, and if not, we could make the trip. We could see if we can make the trip to Echo.
Oh, there's a town named after you.
Yeah, I think it's called that. Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. So
So,
it really looks like if we tried to see if there's any, it looks like even if there might have been something that we could get, does it look like there might be anything left worth looking for? Actually, that doesn't make sense. Yeah. We could see whether we could see whether there's still some stuff left. Just in
Alright.
case.
Alright, but stay close to one another.
Yeah. Yeah. Kinda
And stay away from that.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh
That's not
no.
good.
Oh
That's-
no.
Really don't want to deal with that.
Oh no. Meta, if I were Prahoof, I'd just be like, no, and just be flying away.
Oh, I think we're close to the stuff in the bottom left. So, probably check that first. Oh, that's the Thieves Guild, of course. Echo really doesn't know.
Can we see the buildings on the inside, or would I have to... Okay, I tell them that I'm going to go ahead and fly up, just, you know, to look over the wall.
Be careful. If the walls are still in good condition, there might actually be people there that are going to screw us over.
So I'm going to slowly begin to fly up. I'm not getting any closer to the wall either, I'm just seeing if I can look over. Huh. Do I see anyone? Oh, there's a... Huh. Wait a minute, more like a fog? Okay, I could barely hear you. I'm sorry. I'm gonna end up asking you to repeat things. I'm sorry about that. So, I'm going to go ahead and land back down on the ground and tell them about how the building's intact, but it looks like there's some kind of fog covering it.
Honestly, if they've managed to stop themselves from being looted and all that, I don't think they're people we want to mess with.
I would agree. So, if I understand this, the Celestials that were here were effectively the leaders of this land?
Well, those Celestials and Mortals, I don't know exactly how it worked. I was in here for like half a day at best.
Then maybe it could be that a power vacuum will end up starting up.
Yeah.
I don't think we want to be here, because if there are people in there, they're currently in one of the best positions.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. My ranks grow. Oh.
Meta, real quick, I gotta deafen myself to fix up my headphones, because
Cool,
I need to
that's
try
fine.
and fix this.
So all that's missing from it is my rank and my class. Because I didn't really have anything else on it. No. I also didn't have any faction or anything on it, I think, unless that autofill due to the purple necklace. Okay. And yeah. All that's missing is now my rank and my class. It's like, oh, okay. That's a bit disconcerting.
I believe it'd be best to move on.
Yeah, maybe we'll go around up that way. Try and go around it to see if there's anything in that area. But otherwise, Echo's fine. Continuing on to see if Justice, I believe it was called, is still working. Do you guys want to check out that area?
Yeah. Along the way, I will, hunt for, like, small animals and whatnot. So that way we have extra food. Which I have proficiency hunting animals that are beasts, tracking them. And if we're in a forest, then I'll also have advantage with that. Basically, put me in a forest and we will never run out of food.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Might as well.
I'm trying to be. Whichever ones look like the least like they're going to fall into either themselves or.
We are not going anywhere near, the Thieves Guild as well. Or, the building with the fog. It appears that fighting took place. I believe the power
Yeah.
vacuum I spoke of is the reason for this.
Potentially.
For all we know, we could be in hostile territory. We can check out the library and see if we can gain any knowledge, or at least something useful.
Nope.
Nope. I mean, yeah, okay then. Okay,
Yeah.
so if it's magical, then that explains why no one's touched it. Because it's like perma-locked. I'm sorry, you must connect to the internet in order to log in, doo-doo. Meta, plug yourself in then, so that way we can get in the library.
And I might have a look through like working what's left of some of the working mages buildings. Yeah.
I'm going to be pretty much doing that as well. I think I have proficient.
Can I
Okay.
give bardic inspiration to myself? Just cool. Believe it's a D8 now. So that. Oh, that's a 9.
So since I'm proficient in investigation, can I give him the help action so he has advantage?
I'll just give me a 13, dude. Not sure if it's worth.
I mean, how do you know you would get advantage? I mean, wait a minute, what? I don't understand.
I rolled. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
That's why I said I'm not sure it's worth. Like, you could have just probably would have been better off just doing it yourself, and I give you bardic inspiration.
Yeah. Oh well, we did this the wrong way.
Yeah.
Could I take a second sweep of the building? Roll investigation?
I'm assuming I don't see anything, and I'll give him bardic inspiration for it. But I'm assuming that my investigation didn't come up with anything. Yeah.
How much is a bardic inspiration?
A D8.
1d8. Oh wow. Oh god, that's actually pretty powerful.
And if I can survive, it'll get even better. Why did you roll the rolling 18?
That was a mistype. I'm sorry.
Okay, so it's not gonna help. Yeah, nah.
Yeah, no. Nah. Cat person, you want to take a whack at this?
Yeah. Hold on.
Have some bardic inspiration.
Danke. Investigation.
And then I'm saving the rest for other stuff. So now you're gonna roll a D8.
Oh, okay. 7. So 19.
Poor bird person, his eyes aren't working right.
I reckon this is a bust if all three of us haven't been able to find anything.
Yeah. Sarth's just
there might
posing
be
in the
something.
corner.
Yeah, like Sarthix might have been able to help or something. Been able to do something, but yeah. And better, there might be something there, but I just don't. I don't think there is. I'm not sure if there is or isn't. So Echo's ready to move. Getting careful.
Not gonna lie, I think probably
The-
best to move on.
You said the alchemists looked like it was ransacked, but it doesn't look like it's in danger of falling down. Yeah, Echo will have a quick look in there. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
You know what? I'll go ahead and
Yeah,
go with
Echo.
them.
So Echo's just gonna have a quick look in the alchemist's thing.
I guess I'm
Using-
making one too.
Yeah, I'm
Or
not using any bardic
yeah.
inspiration either. Oh, look, a 17.
Who finds that? Is that Echo?
Go.
You know what? I can throw this in people's faces, or use it as like the cattle drop.
Caltrops.
Cattle drops.
Caltrops.
No, it's cattle drop. Am I being stupid right now?
Are you
Is my
talking
head?
about this? Are you talking about the stuff that you throw on the floor and people will step on and get hurt?
Yeah.
Okay. Pretty sure those are called caltrops. I'll look. Caltrops, D&D. Single bag of caltrops over yeah, the thing you're talking about is caltrop, which is also a plant in real life.
Okay. Apparently, people here in the United States call it cattle drop. Don't know
Maybe.
why.
I'll grab the 8 impact files. I guess someone might be able to use them at some point.
I guess I'm going to grab, say, like, what's the biggest glass piece? Okay, I think I'll take that. Because maybe I can, I don't know, use that as an impromptu weapon.
Then yeah, I'd like to get out of the city. Head towards where justice was.
Yep.
Could be.
Nah.
I would like, do I notice any, animal tracks? Specifically beasts? Okay.
The only other two places that Echo knows are Justice and what used to be Jackville. Now it's called Echo or something. And Justice is closer, so he was gonna go see if they're still a thing.
I am looking for like animals that I could like hunt along the way. Ah, okay. I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna do that.
Would Prahoof be? Because I vaguely remember him saying he had enough XP to get to level 3.
I am
Yeah.
level 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
How long was it? Like, how long was the dungeon going to be there? Because we'd been in there for already a month.
Yeah, it was going to
Okay,
last for another.
so
It was going to last for another 3 months, but because I don't, because we
okay,
don't know
so
where that thing
so
was.
hold on. We were in there for 1 month to begin with. Then we rested for 2 weeks by the dungeon when it reformed. I don't know if that restarted it or not. But let's assume it didn't. Then it took us 8 weeks to get here, so that's 2 months.
It
So
was
we're
5
not.
to get
Yeah.
here.
Oh, 5. Okay, so that's an extra month. And then, Okay, so basically it's 1 more month until all the stuff we have disappears. Or until we have to choose.
Yeah. But yeah. Okay. I tell the other two that I don't know how, if these guys are still a thing, I don't know how they actually feel about Celestials. Zarthix had more to do with them than I did.
Do you want us to hang back?
Not much point in hanging back. Just don't do anything that could threaten them, I guess.
Understood.
I guess we enter the town. We'll go to enter the town.
I probably would have been letting Echo
This-
lead the way, so I'd just see him slam into an invisible wall.
Yeah, probably. I remember that letting us through last time. Or was that further away than that barrier was? Guess Echo might. He's gonna knock on the barrier. Just see if that does anything.
Why did everything go dark on my end? Like, I can't see anything.
Just happened to me. But yeah. Do I see anyone through? Can I see anyone through the barrier? Okay. I'll take a step back from the barrier and like just show my hands that I don't mean any harm or anything.
Yeah, I show my hands as well.
Okay, yeah, so it is someone that Echo would recognize. It's not the woman who. Okay. Yeah. What happened here, or at the Celestial City? Everywhere. What rules? Is that why? Is that why all the magic items and all of our spell slots and that were drained?
Oh, that sounds quite... What's the word I'm looking for? Scummy. I guess is the best word that I can use.
One of Echo's eyes, like the light that shows that he's like seeing, like flickers as if his eye would be twitching. Why?
I'm guessing that's a very powerful spell.
Well, from what I
It proof dies I'm playing a mortar elf meta.
from what I was aware, yeah, pretty much everyone else uses ninth. That's as powerful as we can use.
Ah, I see.
Oh, damn.
That sounds both incredible yet scary.
Why the hell would they do that? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was...
Smart.
Well,
All that's left of the Celestial City is effectively a crater. Yeah.
well, there is
What
one building that has
has-
walls.
Yeah,
I'm
I
pretty
think,
sure a group has taken over that area.
yeah. As you're going in from the, I want to say, west side of Celestia, there was what could be described as a compound. Proof that I said it was covered in fog or something.
Yes, I believe someone may have taken the opportunity to start a conflict in the city.
Whatever happened, the next to no building. The only other building that looks like it's still fine is the one that doesn't. Was there any markings that would tell it as a library? Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Was the library, which is it supposed to not open for anyone? No. Yeah.
Huh.
For me, every other building was either in the pit, which can't see the bottom of at all. Don't really want to find out what might be in it either. What wasn't in that were either destroyed and ransacked or just ransacked.
Though I do want to say, even though I frankly am new to this world, I apologize for all of this happening. I hope the Celestials who caused it pay for what they did. And Prohoof kind of does like a little bow, as, you know, like an apologetic kind of bow.
Yeah, I noticed like
Um,
my sheet is missing my class and my rank.
we
It's a
would,
bit weird.
we would offer to trade, although the money that we have came from a dungeon. And if I remember from what Echo said correctly, it might disappear in a few days, because we were unable to complete the dungeon.
Yeah, we were in a dungeon. Me and Zarthix were helping them through the dungeon, show them the ropes of the world, guess all the world, and then this happened.
I am still quite confused. If we can help, I'm happy to lend my services. I am Prohoof Pegum, and I do a little bow.
Are you writing on names then we can pass through your barrier, or is that going to be or is that for some sort of contract which we can't get out of? Oh, okay. Well, enough. Yeah, because he's immortal. So Zarthix would have walked in fine and might have stopped when he heard the thud from me running into the portal. Not portal, the thingo. Well, it's understandable that he did that. Catman. I don't actually remember your name. What's your name?
My name is Hades Sky.
Cool.
By the way, James, would Prohoof know what his great feat was? Okay.
Echo tests to see whether he can actually get through the pool. Oh, first he asked. Okay, cool. Okay, so what's the jobs? Okay. If I'm being completely honest, if you guys weren't a thing, I was probably gonna try and see whether whether Echo or Jackville, whatever it goes by, was a thing still.
Prohoof would have stepped through the barrier at this point, and he'd just kind of be looking around.
So, what needs going where? I guess. Oh, okay. So we're go. You want us to go and see what is still around, right?
Hmm. Alright.
Have anything to carry?
Would it be... And I understand if you say no to this, but would it be possible for me to get a bow and maybe a dagger that I can use in case if we do need to fight along the way? Thank you. And do you happen to have anyone who can who can make me armor? Leather armor, to be more precise, or some kind of leather? I found some in the dungeon, but naturally, you know, wings. That's understandable.
Oh, just
By the way, how is your food situation in the town? If you need, I can go out hunting.
oh.
Ah,
It's good to hear. If you guys notice that it takes 5 times as long for a proper rest. Yeah, yeah.
has the time it taken to long rest, has it shortened by any amount? Okay.
Alright. Where would be the next? Where do you think would be a good direction to start heading in? Yeah. I think I agree with that.
Question is, do you know if the towns or which towns would be potentially wealthy enough to buy the diamonds?
But yeah, that's kind of what we're going to be doing.
True, but if we know what their status was, how capable they were before all this, we can predict potentially how they ended up. So it was a nexus point.
I reckon we should start with the town closer and then branch out. So going around the lake and going to the south of Celestial City, and then coming back. Then after checking those towns and coming back, head to the one that's about a month away.
James, how much food would we have at this point? Because I've been trying to keep track and I'm just making sure that I got it correct. Okay. Meta, I don't know if I should ask them for some extra food too, because I don't want to push it.
Honestly, I think like with a bow and arrow, you should be able to hunt stuff.
Fair.
Nope. Okay. Yeah.
By the
Alright.
way, what is your name, good sir?
Oh. His name is Hyro. Sorry
Ah.
for not introducing you.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Hyro, and I stick out my hand to shake it. In a menacing manner. He shakes your hand menacingly. What?
You have
Pray tell,
zombies.
zombies? You mean the undead?
Yeah.
Intriguing.
Some people can control them.
Very intriguing. Are you not worried about them turning on you? Ah,
Well, I guess once Behoof gets his thing that he needs, we'll head to one of the towns that was near the Celestial City. the one that was being made, or do we just go around that lake you said?
It may be better to take the extra time to go around. Oh.
Much appreciated. That would be very appreciated. Yep. That one. Okay. So could go up around that. No, wait, no, going back that way puts us back in the Celestial City, doesn't it? Yeah. The safer, quote unquote, safer way would be to go around this way to get there, because we don't know who might come and screw with us in the Celestial City. And then the town that we're talking about is maybe a month of travel away is Echo, isn't it? It's like to the east a bit than south. No? Okay. I don't know what town. Okay. 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 So we could go check out that place, then go back and check the town that was being built, and then come back, or go check that town that was being built, and on our way back check that other place.
I feel it would be prudent to start with the other town and check out the town that was being built at a later date. I have a feeling that town wasn't, or most likely isn't, up and running. At least not enough to buy diamonds.
Right. Yeah. Echo might have asked if there was anything he could do to help prepare it or anything, but
You know, on the bright side, with Prahoof, it means with him in the party, we can't get lost in the forest because, you know, favored terrain.
Echo asks Prahoof and Hades whether they think they know how to drive a car. So we're going to be spending a bit of time figuring that out.
I believe I do not. Meta, hold on a second. Prahoof doesn't have the best animal handling. I mean, depends on who has better animal handling.
Well, I was more wondering whether he had proficiency with land vehicles.
I would not.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I don't think it's a class proficiency for
I
rangers,
don't
is
think
it?
it is either. I think that's more of a background sort of thing, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Well,
Jane, the moment I remember my past life, I'm proficient with ships.
like, I give a quick apology to here and say it might take a bit longer for us to get to them there, because none of us are that proficient with cards. The one in the group the one out of my group that did know cards, was killed by a shadowy guy.
You can't even trust shadows in this world? You just hear Prahoof say.
Not really.
Hold on, what? Can you repeat that, James? I guess we're going to go around the lake
So,
and
I was going to
to
say
that point.
Echo would probably like to spend a bit of time trying to gain proficiency with land vehicles, just then we actually have a proper. I mean, you can try and drive with just your animal handling if you want.
I'd really like if we could take a little bit of time here. Like it really depends. I guess we're going to have to discuss it with them. Because I would like to at least take 1 week to try and increase my wisdom. Because, went down by 1.
Yeah, I say to Hyro that Echo would like to spend a bit of time trying to getting used to driving a car, and then they're going to go check out the town that's to the southeast a bit from here, a month away. Then either come back after that or go around the lake to the town that was being built and then come back. Yeah.
In the meantime, I can help assist your hunters. And also probably train up slightly, because I feel I do require that a little. I did end up dying one time. And it was not fun.
No comment about that from Echo.
Echo just awkwardly takes a step away from Prahoof like it wasn't me.
Oh, he takes no steps away. He just doesn't comment.
Try not to look guilty. So I guess we're staying in the town for a little bit.
For as long as it takes to get proficiency with land vehicles, and then we'll go, I reckon.
Alright, in that time I basically use my downtime to train up. And, the rest of the time helping the hunters
Or
or
at least
doing whatever I can to, help.
maybe not necessarily. Yeah, I was gonna say maybe not necessarily proficiency, just make it so then I'm not gonna be completely screwed over with a disadvantage or something if I need to make a roll for it.
So how long would we be staying in town? That's the question. Do.
Um,
How long would it take to do that, James?
They're able to give.
No, I'm talking about what Echo was doing. How long would that take?
Alright, I'm back.
Okay. So for the downtime that I get during those 2 weeks, the first one, can I train with wisdom? Okay. Roll a 1d20 with. Okay, -2 that. Since I didn't increase it, I'm going to train with wisdom on the second week.
Instead of helping hunting, you said you would.
No, I mean, this is downtime. Wouldn't this be downtime?
I don't know. I was just making fun of you.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, so I'm still able to, like, help the hunters.
I train in charisma.
I guess I'll pretty much just, like, go on patrols, daily patrols, to make sure nothing's out of the open, because, you know, I can fly.
But do I have to roll anything? Cool. 18. I have a 0, so. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. It's not 12, so I've got +1. Can I also do the same for wisdom? But
I haven't been getting
Aw.
good rolls at all. Just screw me, apparently. I'm in a
does it go
sad
down if
mood.
I
I'm
get like
gonna
this,
mute
or
myself.
do I? Does it increase? No, it's not increase. I mean, does it decrease, or do I just keep rolling?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did I get the bow and arrows? Okay. That ain't great. Well, at least I got a bunch of arrows, at least.
Yeah. Not the smoothest ride, and I can only get better as we continue going. Yeah, I'm ready to start going. I say with none of the confidence that someone who would be doing this should have. Probably go and see who I need to talk to about doing cart thing, like taking the cart to the different towns and checking them and maybe selling. I ask, yeah. I also ask how much do these things need to be sold for? Okay.
Okay, short bow and
Book.
40 arrows.
What? What? Every one. Yeah. And how many pounds of diamonds was there?
You know, I just realized something after looking at my abilities from
I have to
Monster
write that down.
Slayer. And I just realized the thing that gives me extra damage, I had to be within 60 feet. Did I get an extra dagger as well? Okay. What does that do? Or is that just like a different kind of material?
Yeah.
Okay.
Echo would then tell Verhoof and Cat Hades, I gotta try and call you guys by your actual names instead of calling you Bird Person or Catman,
Catman.
even though it's a lot easier.
Mm. I don't mind it really.
Okay, good. He'd tell Bird Person and Catman, but like, yeah, as as good as.
But I am the only bird person.
me a
There is only one. Now tell me, where's my crazy scientist? Oh wait, I am the crazy scientist.
But yeah, I'd tell them to like I'm as good as I'm going to get in the time that we had, and yeah, we're going to go check out, I believe, the town that's a month away first.
You know what? But since they did give me a short bow, I am going that small crossbow I have. I'm going to give it to them and say if this doesn't disappear, then you can have it, and I suppose you can upgrade it at some point. It's just with the short bow, it's not really that useful. I'm giving it to the guy we were talking to, because I assume he'd know what to do with it. Huh. Trying to do a nice thing, maybe you guys can upgrade it, but
I mean,
nope,
they
fuck me.
don't meta, dude, because
Meta,
you
yeah.
don't know that he actually went and put it somewhere there where it's never going to get touched again.
No, meta-wise, that's
Yeah.
what I'm basically talking meta
Oh.
with that little joke.
But it doesn't mean. Yeah.
And that's true. I mean, you can also upgrade it, maybe turn it into a heavy crossbow somehow.
Again, that would require having someone who knows how to use that sort of weapon.
True. I'm gonna be so pissed off if it turns out there's someone in that town we're going to that could have upgraded it into a heavy crossbow. And I
Yeah.
could have given it to them.
Meh. Anyway. So I believe we start going. Meta, I hate the fact that I have to be the leader. I'm so sick of being a leader type in D&D.
Don't worry, give Bird Person enough time and he'll become the leader.
Yeah. Okay. So the point, if we were to break off from the track, that'd be to go to the new one, right? Okay. You said that we were going to go to the one that isn't new first, and then come back, and then go to the new one.
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah.
Is the cart like covered with a roof? Is it strong enough for Prahoof to sit on? Cause he'll pretty much sit up there like riding shotgun. Except this
Yeah,
time it's riding short bow.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, when you're an archer, you really want to be able to hit all angles around the cart.
Yes. Maybe Zarthix would be up there with me. Maybe Catman would be. Either way, I'd want.
Catman could maybe hang out in the back in case if we get attacked from the rear. And I can basically cover him. I could basically cover all of you if I'm on the roof.
Good for you.
I mean, granted, I could fly up, but that would take time. And time kills.
Yep. Yeah. We keep going, stopping for when we need rests. Well, stopping for when I need rests. Those guys can sort of rest whenever they feel like it, really.
Yeah. Are we able to do like the kind of shift that like we do in Tox's games or in like Chris's games where one person stays up, then after their shift is over, they go to bed, and then the other person gets up?
Like a watch system.
Yeah. Yeah, could we? Okay.
Yeah. It's that I'm able to drive the car a bit longer than others might be. Well, no, because if I drive yeah, the horses need resting. So yeah, I drive for whenever until whenever the horses need resting. And I should have asked for horse feed.
I mean, I assume they.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I assume they would give it to us. That'd be pretty dumb
Yeah.
not to.
If there was, Echo would also have to also probably would have asked how much did they actually get to feed. See, is it not a fleshy thing that is needed to feed for?
Wait a minute, what are you talking about? Aren't we going to the not new town? Aren't we going around the... Yeah. Oh, so have we skipped ahead in time?
Yeah. It's quite a bit easier to just do that. God, we travel so much.
I will say when we stopped the car, Prohoof would go out hunting for small game.
Yeah.
Let's go. So, was I able to keep us from going through our rations?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, at least I saved us 1 week of food, so let's go.
Okay. So it doesn't look like there's anything there. Does it look like there was any signs of something happening?
Can I fly up into the air? I will be flying slowly because Prohoof does not trust the air. The maximum I'm going is, maybe 200 feet? It is 14. Hmm. So basically, like, this is pretty much the boonies. You know, really only like a few huts.
Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah. I would fly down and, report this to them.
Okay. Oh, could head in the direction that they were in. See if they were the town that should be here.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and lead them to the closest hut.
Um, I sort of want to check whether there's like somehow like the place is invisible or something.
I
just
mean,
wa-
we could do that. Like, yeah, we can do that.
I'd like to just sort of walk over to where the town should be and wave my hand there. I don't think that's going to do anything. Sort of to the edge. Then
Ooh, I have
don't
an
know
idea.
I don't know how much longer that hand axe I got from the place is. I'd like to just sort of
Oh, I
throw-
actually have an idea. Well, so, hold on. Prohoof would come over, and I'm going to use my echolocation thing to see if I can sense anything. I believe it was a 60-foot radius. Yep. Yep. Can I go a little bit deeper in, like, maybe 20 feet? And do it again? Hmm. Doesn't appear to be anything here.
I think we just head to the way you saw those huts.
Seems like the best plan we have.
Get back onto the cart and take it back. Take it to get Behoof to lead me to where the huts are.
Yep, I lead them to where the huts are. Okay, I'm immediately moving a bit away from it, because that seems suspicious. And I, mentioned to Echo he might want... we might want to move back a little.
Oh, the cart isn't that close to them.
Oh, is it me that only sees them?
I've moved it so then like I can. The cart is near them, but it's not that. I would have moved it so then I can call out to see if there's anyone there.
Okay. I guess Perhoof is pretty much back with the car.
I would call out to see if anyone is there. But if they were meant,
Hold on, what?
are you what's left of what was supposed to be a town over there?
I suppose we should just go home.
Or from just to let you know, we're coming from justice. Just wanted to see whether there was anyone still here.
If you don't want us to bother you, that is fine. We will be on our way.
Probably gonna head back because Echo doesn't know how to deal with them.
Yeah, honestly, the fact that there are fines everywhere, that just like... I don't know why. Prohoof is probably paranoid now.
Echo has taught you well to not trust the world. Probably gonna go back to the fork and where we should turn off to head to the new town and
I do do as
towards the
much
new
hunt.
town.
I do as much hunting as I possibly can. So I guess that only saves us a week of rations. Or another week, I should say. I'm going to...
Oh, the horses would probably need a rest, so you'd have time.
Yeah, I would. I'd be avoiding the huts. I would be flying, so haha.
Activist, I will.
No. I'm just going to... I guess I'm just going to start peppering the bear with arrows. Alright. I'm going to say, well, actually, so before I actually even attack it, because would I be able to be within, say, 30 feet off the ground and 30 feet close to it, without it, attacking me or doing anything? I'm going to use my action for Hunter's Sense. I have here. Let me put the details. I basically use my action for that to basically see if if there's anything up with the bear. Okay, so overall it just seems like a normal bear, doesn't it? Hmm. You know, technically, wouldn't I be able to tell if this were just a beast because of my favored enemy? Prohoof is being extra cautious, because again, he's... Hmm. Vulnerable to necrotic, that kind of seems odd. On the bright side, that means Hunter's Mark would do a lot of damage. Gold weapons? Okay, the fact that it's vulnerable to gold weapons seems suspicious as hell.
What?
Okay, I'm just going to... because this seems really weird. I'm just going to fly away and leave that bear alone. Does the bear try and follow me? Alright, I am going to go like in a fake direction, and then basically, after going a certain way, looking for more game, I will return to the group. Yeah, basically any kind of small game, deer, bunnies. I'm gonna use my action again to see if they're the same as the other bear. Okay, I am going to go back to the group. While also, you know, taking maneuvers to make sure they don't know exactly where I'm going. And, yeah, I'll go back to the group. This is what's useful about flying. It means I don't have to deal with that shit.
Good for you.
Do I make it back to them without any issue, or is there anything more I noticed? So I tell them about, how many bears did I end up seeing? Oh my god. Yeah, so, I tell them that I saw a bunch of bears. Oh. So I tell them that I saw 11 bears, 2 of them, for some reason, using one of my abilities, was weak to gold and necrotic damage,
Oh,
which is very strange for a bear. I think we may want to leave the area.
we'll get going as soon as the horses are fine.
Prohoof is basically now going to be on lookout. On top of the cart, just like looking around, making sure no bears come near. What's the maximum range of a short bow? Because no wait, that's a feat. Never mind. Okay, once I get my feet, I'd be able to snipe them from that far away. But currently, I don't have that much range. I
mean,
got
you do
confused.
You mean you do is just past 80 feet. You're doing it with disadvantage. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but with the sharpshooter feat, I'd be able to basically use maximum range without disadvantage. But yeah, basically I'm just pretty much on the cart looking around, making sure the bears don't come near.
Yep. And when the horses are rested, I tell them like we can go. They don't know what to do with the fact that there's not a town where there should be a town. And
With the bears and the vine-covered huts, yeah, I don't feel safe.
yeah.
Does anything seem up with the birds? Okay. Uh, hmm. 11 of them. Huh, same as the bears. Prohoof is pretty much just going to be suspicious of everything. Bird person, no trust, nothing. I will basically flip my attention away from the birds and look around, back to the birds, look around, back to the birds. Nope. Ah. Okay. Prahoof is going to tell Echo, I believe nature reclaimed that area.
That
Because
means
most...
next to nothing to me, but okay.
Well, it probably means that that area should be avoided.
Alright. So about 2-hour trip from where that town should be. Don't go in that area. I make note that the town that was a month away seem to be missing, and there's vine-covered huts with someone telling that someone told us to go home for some reason.
And, that animals are acting very strange.
Yeah. I wrote that in the book. Not that I'm sure that's the sort of information he wants. Seems prudent.
I
enough to go in
mean...
the book.
I mean, it's useful so they know where not to travel for their trading routes.
Going back to the fork and the where I knew where we'd have to turn off to go to the new town.
Again, you know, like, I'd still be trying to hunt. As, like, my downtime when the carts stop.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yep. Then Oh, there wasn't exactly much else we were gonna be able to do.
Pretty much it's been the travel saga right now.
That just seems to be our go-to thing. Oh, needs the travel. Oh, yeah.
Now I'm kind of wondering if the town that was being built ended up becoming like some big place now.
I mean,
Since it kind
yeah.
of flipped on us.
Hmm.
Like we figured, oh, the town that's already built should be fine. Nope.
Well,
Nature's taking it.
Echo didn't hold any sort of expectations towards the town being fine or anything.
That's where Bird Person still needs to learn. Not to have expectations.
No, you should have expectations. It's just that they should be of the worst caliber. You hope for the best, but expect the worst.
Yep. I'm really glad I remembered I had that hunter's scent.
Yeah.
That is going to help us a lot if we don't get into immediate encounters.
I mean, even if we do get into immediate encounters, it's still handy. Yeah, the thing is that it takes a week for it to come back. So you regain all the uses.
Yep. What's also worse is my wisdom still sucks, so hooray. Well, I mean, it's down to a 2.
I guess you used like both your uses of it that time.
I just felt it was probably a good idea just to make sure this bear was actually a bear. Because, I mean, a deer, a rabbit, other smaller animals, that's fine, but a bear you want to be a little more careful of, even if you can fly.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, for all you know, there could be a sneaky bear in a tree.
Again, I stand by what I said. If you bring the bear back to the card, I am going to dissonant whispers you at first level. Or at least I'm going to mock you.
How much
Mock
XP
you.
would I... How much XP would I have gotten from the little bit of hunting, or from as much as I could have done? Killing basic game. Hey, better than nothing.
Right. Well, not much has changed for us, honestly. We're still traveling, taking the necessary rests and that. Every time. The town that was being made. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like it's absolutely ruined, doesn't it? Okay. Yeah.
Does it look like there aren't any people? Okay. Okay.
Echo would get at least Zarthix and Hades to stay by the carts, then no one comes and steals. And he'd go and see if he can find someone in charge.
I guess Prohoof will go with you as a bodyguard.
You?
I mean,
Really?
you know what, Prohoof will actually stay by the car. Saying that out loud.
I didn't mean it as like an actual insult.
I mean, it's just Prohoof is pretty low level, so he wouldn't be the most effective bodyguard. If anything, you'd be his bodyguard.
Yeah, I'd go and see about finding someone in charge or something. We're from Justice. Yeah, we even took the longer way around because the Celestial City does not look like a place anyone really wants to be right now. Yeah, still a bit hazy on those details. Me and my friends we were in a dungeon when that happened. With the whole world. Yeah. That's, yeah, that would have made us the lucky ones. But, yeah, we've been asked by Justice, the people of Hyro from Justice, to go around and see whether, record what town is still around and what you guys have, and maybe sell diamonds. Yeah.
I need to get going. Got some stuff to sort out for uni, so I'll be back I won't be back for a while. All right.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Sorry. Let's see you guys.
So yeah. Well, now I'm glad I stayed by the car.
The hero told me there's about 2,200 pounds, and each pound goes for 25 gold. That would only get you 4 pounds.
How far away from the... how far away from the cart are they? Okay, so I at least see the interaction.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You sure you can do 20?
Think best deal you can get.
just trying to think. Like, I'm not sure whether Echo would try and get 17, but because 15 is probably as good as what they can actually purchase. Because he doesn't know what else they've got. Yeah, deal. They're supposed to go for 25. 25. You're saying. You just said 10. Fucking hell. They have the money to buy it.
I mean, at most, this means we'll have to take a cut in whatever pay we were going to be given.
I don't think we were going to be given any pay.
Fair enough. Although, as long as we get food and gear, we're okay.
Yeah, I'd walk over to the cart and because I'd rather not really be by the cart by themselves. So what I was told to get, I was also told, like, what does it mean by find out what town has what? What am I supposed to find out with that?
Basically, their resources, what they're willing to trade for, that kind of stuff. At least I'm assuming.
Was that the sort of thing that Hyro meant? Oh, I don't. I should have just asked what he meant.
Prohoof will ask the guy as the diamonds are being unloaded if there's anything the town's willing to it's really needing for trade.
What does that town actually have? Stuff. Echo's gonna get the 40 pounds of diamond.
Do you have the building materials to finish up your buildings? Okay, just taking a little bit longer, I guess. Then again, what with what happened? Yep. I guess spell components are a big thing when magic goes all wonky. Copper powder, huh? Is that an important spell component? Or is it for certain build? Huh. Alright, just we'll talk to the ones who sent us here. So they get. I counted. It should be 8 bags. I understand the mistake, though. I initially thought 16 as well. What? Nothing. I guess if we got enough food to get back. So I guess maybe head back. Just head back.
I'm back. Sorry.
Oh. So we got the money and we gave them the bags of diamonds,
Yeah, the 40 pounds.
which are
You
8
said.
bags.
Okay.
So is there anything else we're wanting to do?
Oh, did we find out what this town has?
Well, they got enough food and they have
Yeah.
building materials to actually complete the town.
Okay.
They see, according to the guide, they need copper powder.
Okay.
Wait a minute, meta, I just realized, isn't copper powder used to make certain materials, metals? Oh, they might be gearing up for weapons.
I do not know.
Oh, I'm trying to remember what the hell it was. But, yeah, we basically figured out what they're really needing or wanting.
Which, on the sounds of it, just copper powder.
Yeah, which, I mean, if these guys could get diamonds, then they probably can get copper.
No. Don't think there's anything else we need. Go back to justice, I guess. Taking the long way around still.
Prohoof will thank them for their business, and he will see about the copper powder. Can I have Prohoof do a history check to see if he remembers anything that could, or that requires, copper powder? $19. Okay. Nothing really else that pops to mind? Okay, I will, Prohoof will mentally, what's the word I'm looking for?
Make a note.
Yeah, make a mental note of that.
Okay. I do a double check to make sure that we've got 2,160 pounds of Well, I'm not sure how I would accurately do that. Okay, yeah, I count the bags. Yeah. Cool.
Prahoof was making sure no one else came along and grabbed any.
Yeah. These were the only two towns I think we were really told of, so
Prahoof would have heard what towns he was talking about. Should we make a history check? Who's got the higher history, Echo or Prahoof?
I'll make a history. Well, I have a +7 to history.
Oh, God. Yeah, you do it. You do it, man.
Yeah. Heh. Funny.
Can Prahoof also do a history check?
South. Is there a town further south besides?
I mean, we do kind of need to
Not
re-up
sure.
on... We do kind of need to re-up on supplies, so it might be good to go ahead and bring them the money that we got, get our supplies back up, and then continue on.
Echo's more fun with going back because he's not sure whether he can. Well, normally he'd trust his memory, yeah, but he's more. I don't remember how much hay we've got. my mind isn't that good because I was having to do stuff with like paperwork on the internet and shit. So, and then having to be a temporary leader is not.
How much hay do we have? Like, how much of the animal feed do we have for the horses? Oh, God. Okay, so this was...
So,
okay.
we could go see if there's towns to the south.
But we don't
we could
remember...
just
We don't remember quite the location. It might... Oh.
I just don't know for how long we'll need to go.
Also, again, we're beginning to run lower on food. Hunting's helped, but, you know, we can't rely on it totally.
Yeah, you, Zarthix, and Catman need to eat. We could go back.
I mean, it couldn't hurt.
Well, it could very well hurt. I don't exactly think of, besides just going down southways, but
I mean,
yeah,
wouldn't we have to go...
That'll be a trip for a different time, maybe.
Yeah, wouldn't we have to go back to the dirt road just to, you know, like, go south?
That'll be a trip.
Yeah, which is already really close to justice anyway.
Yeah.
Might as well just drop off what little gold we got.
Well, the 6 platinum.
Yeah. Wait a minute, 6 platinum, okay. Wait a minute, was it 6 platinum? Oh, okay. Wait a minute, so hold on. Each pound,
Shouldn't it have
wasn't
been
it?
60 plat?
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay. Oh, I thought that
yeah,
was weird.
yeah. I heard 6. It should have been 60. Yeah. But yeah. I reckon we just go back to Thingo quickly and then head back out. Because I think these were the 2 closest towns. Technically closest, because Thingo, but not really closest anymore due to not wanting to go into the Celestial City. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what really killed us.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the right idea.
I mean, we're running low on food, man.
I think you seem to quite get how little the food problem matters. Okay, he had to deafen for some reason. Yeah. Uh, then you might see if a hire would like them to go see if Echo is the town of Echo is still going. Echo never said that they were competent. Yeah. I kind of forgot whether there was more towns or not. Was there two? We went to the one that was a month away down to the east, southeast a bit. So that's gone. Oh, that explains that. That would explain the birds and all the bears. We were told to go away by someone in huts covered in vines. And yeah. Yeah, I did mention that we were from here, but didn't change anything. Then we went to that new town place. Salts. They were, yeah, and I think I got swindled, sort of. They bought £40 for 60 platinum. Yes, I am not competent at dealing with anyone. We didn't, because we think there is other towns further south. Alright. we'll go do that. Sorry. Again, not competent. Echo seems very done with his own shit. Give the horses time to rest and probably start going out again to go further south. If Proof needs to come back to say whether he's going to see if he can get any supplies or anything. Otherwise, I'd go. Yeah.
You guys realize I've been here for like a few minutes before James left, right?
But you weren't saying anything, so.
Well, I was messaging in general for group 1 because I couldn't talk.
Yeah, they weren't coming up.
Really?
Nah, like, because I don't have the general for group 1 up all the time. And I didn't notice, like, the new unregs at the bottom like that.
Oh, okay, okay, I thought you were saying, like, they weren't showing up at all, it just, you didn't notice, okay.
Yeah, I didn't notice.
Okay,
So I thought you were still gone.
But what happened?
We got there, told them that we had only been to 2 towns, because we wanted to show if there was more towns to the south. Looked like he lost about 2 months off of his life. I said again, not competent.
Wait a minute, who lost two months off his life?
Hyro. It looked like he did, just due to the shock of how little we had done.
Okay, so...
Him in on what had happened,
so...
and unless you have something you really want to do in the town, Echo is ready to just start going.
I would apologize to Hyro, it's just we were beginning to run low on food, and game hadn't been as plentiful as I was hoping. Oh, also... thank you. And also, one of the towns...
Right, that other place we went to first apparently is filled with druids.
Or something is going on. One of the bears there, or 2 of the bears, I should say, out of a pretty large group of them, seem to be vulnerable to gold for some reason. Maybe not druids, but something might be going on in that area. I don't think it would be safe. considering birds were making sure we left the area. Oh, you spoke to them? Oh. Oh, okay. That's right, you did say that we were from here.
Yep. And now our incompetent asses are going to go and check on towns further south.
Oh, also the town to the east of us, or east of here. It seems to still be under construction. According to them, they really need spell component. One thing that they also mentioned that they were willing to trade for is copper powder. Yes, from what I remember, copper powder is used for metallurgy. So that may be something to keep an eye out for. Because that could be used to... Okay.
I need to write that down now.
But considering was the Celestial City essentially like a position of power for this land? Okay. What with the city now gone or in ruins? They're most likely... Yeah, that town could be gearing up to expand with the metallurgy from the copper powder. Just something to keep an eye out for, I suppose. Fair enough. Though I don't remember any spells that have components. Then again, I haven't been here long enough to learn all the spell components.
So if we come across people that are selling copper in either powdered or solid form, buy for 5 gold or less.
Capture them? What for?
Slaves. Okay, expendable labor, or just magic sort of stuff, whatever. Oh. That makes more sense. Sorry. Very
I mean,
outlook.
I'm fine with bringing them in for information. I just do ask that those who are innocent aren't treated wrongfully.
I think
I'm more than willing to
the
help
best to deal
you.
with that. You guys are pretty big about people getting owning up to what they've caused, and not treating people like dirt.
Alright.
Yeah.
I mean, again, as long as they're found... If they're found out not to be responsible for this, nothing bad just happened to them. I honestly agree with you. The ones who did this should be held accountable. I just don't want to hurt innocents unnecessarily. I guess that's just personally how I feel. But yes, I will, we will bring in Celestials for the investigation.
We'll try. We'll try. Chances are they're probably a fair bit better at doing whatever the hell they need to do than we are.
It could also be that they're stronger. Meta
Do you want
BRB
us
real quick. Meta BRB real quick. I just need to close my door.
Do you want us to bother trying to go down to the tower to Echo? That seems to be ages away. Fair enough. Alright.
Sorry about that. My cat kept opening and closing my door because it was unhinged. Literally now after I closed it, my cat's looking at me like, why are you messing with my toy? So, what did Hiram say? Or not Hiram,
Pyro.
Hyro.
I just asked him whether he wanted us to bother going down to Echo, and he said he doesn't care so long as we sell all the diamonds. So, if you're ready to go,
I'll grab the extra supplies and then we can go. Ooh, okay, we are good. We are good. Let's go.
yep. South, presumably.
When...
Yeah, we're taking like the thing to where we would have.
So, hold on. Let me just ask a clarifying question. When we were going around the lake, was that entirely a dirt path? Okay, so the path leading is there a path leading directly southward? Okay. So basically it's a dirt path that ends up ending.
Yeah. So we want to.
I was like, what?
So what we want to do is. Yeah. Yeah. So what we want to do is go this way off road, and then go down there to meet up with the dirt road.
Yeah, okay, and I'm going to say like every so often, because Prahoof is faster than the horses that are pulling the cart, isn't he? Oh,
Really
how fast are
aren't.
you? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, they do go fast. Wow.
Yeah,
I guess whenever we stop to rest, Prahoof will fly up and survey the area to see if he can, see any buildings. And of course, do that right before he goes hunting.
Yeah.
It's basically turning into a proper forest.
Okay.
Really wish we had an artificer to suit up this cart.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
Yep.
There it is. Okay. It is sort of the same deal as with the town that was still being made.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
oh, they might not even be able to afford 15 gold per pound. Oh, we're from Justice and we're helping them trade diamonds.
We're going from town to we're going from town to town, seeing what the towns either have, what the towns have, and what towns are selling. 25 gold per pound. Here, 20.
15.
18.
Prohoof is kind of looking to Echo like, giving a look like I'm good with this if you are.
Yeah, 15. How many pounds?
If Echo's good with it.
So that's 15,000 gold or 1,500 platinum.
Okay, doing math real quick.
That's the correct amount. Yeah. You should ask more questions like, does he care what currency we get for them? Does he care?
I mean, meta money's money.
Why do you need 1,000 pounds? That's more Echo asking out loud to himself. And do you know what the hell happened to the world? Because you wouldn't mind heading to Justice briefly to have a chat with them. They want to find out who caused this. And any information anyone has that could be useful.
Why is that? I mean, they're not going to kill you. They just want to know more information about.
I really shouldn't have said anything about it.
That is a
Could
fair
use Zone of Truth.
approach. Well, I am fairly new to this world. I was in the dungeon when...
I am a celestial as well.
He is actually.
Could use a zone of... Yes. Apparently I was the first computer. Yep. My divine feat was was called the internet. Yeah. I would rather get the diamonds out ourselves.
Yeah, Prohoof will
Yeah.
basically be getting the diamonds out.
If it's too much trouble to walk to justice by yourself or anything, we could, on our way back, we could pick you up.
That's fair. It's just we were asked to at least ask. Prohoof is kind of like basically Prohoof is just trying to defuse the situation. It's probably not good to start things now.
If I put down a zone of truth, do you think you could summarize what you know of what happened within 2.5 minutes? Oh, bad. What's up with that? Makes me glad I didn't have anything actually in mind then.
Meta, real quick, did any of the equipment that we got from the dungeon disappeared? Okay, and it's definitely been more than 4 months, so apparently we get to keep this. How much would it cost? Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I can't do that. Anyway, is there anything your town would want or need in terms of trading? Iron. Alright. We'll see if we can get some iron to trade.
We'll discuss that if we find it. Yeah.
Yep. But I'm guessing Echo's going to double check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because we were the ones unloading it, should be right. Just one of the thousands.
Now, how I will ask, because Prohoof obviously would be looking around because he's interacting with the guy in the town. How many guards do there seem to be? Oh, okay. Okay.
Would any of they be willing to go to justice to talk? I doubt it. Yeah. Yeah, Echo has sort of the mind that, oh god, he can't believe he's. It flashes through his mind and he's thinking, wait, oh god, I'm thinking like that bastard. He had half a mind to threaten them like Carter's did him.
Can I kind of
Which is probably not a good idea due to not knowing how strong these bastards are.
is there any indication on like how strong they may be or what they specialize in?
Yeah.
You know what? This actually matches the group decently well because we got a bard, barbarian, a fighter, and a ranger.
Which is effectively just a magic fighter.
Yeah.
With a bow.
Yeah. I guess Prahoof thanks them for their business with a bow and we head off in the cart. Yeah, we really can't do anything meta. At least not yet.
I shouldn't have said anything until we got back, until our trip back.
Yeah, because now they could be suspicious. Oh well, live and learn. We'll learn.
Yeah.
Oh, I do ask if there are any towns like any nearby towns. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Do we want to go west, or can you show us how the road works again?
Is it just still straight down? Yeah.
So basically all the other towns are southward, correct?
Yeah. For some part. Yeah.
Okay, I guess we just go down there. How many more pounds of diamonds do we have?
We have 1,160. Because he wanted 1,000 pounds.
Yeah, okay. Let's try and get the maximum price this time around.
You're welcome to try.
I mean, at least we've been able to get 15. That's only like 10 off of the original asking price. I mean, you get what you can take. Or you take what you can get.
Yeah. Yep.
Where are we located? Can we move the token to where we currently are? Because I'm a little confused. Okay, how does this town look? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we come from justice. To the north. Quite a
Few months
like a
away.
month.
From here.
Yeah, a few months. They wanted us to go and check towns, see what they have, what they want, and if you want to buy diamond. It is 25 gold per pound diamond. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
How many
Also,
pounds do you want? Uh,
1,160.
it is 14.
My passive is 17.
I would be keeping a lookout anyway, just in case.
My passive perception is 17. Echo feels like we're about to get fucked over.
Not gonna
Again.
lie, I have a strong feeling of that as well.
How far away are they?
Um,
How far away?
I I would tell Echo not to attack him, just stay calm because they could just be keeping an eye on us.
No, I'm gonna start moving the cart away.
Like,
I'm
does it
driving
look
the cart away. They're aiming. Yeah, I'm trying to get the cart away as quickly as possible. Well,
hold on,
200
BRB,
feet away.
BRB real quick.
Yeah. A little. I'm ready to keep moving. Put it that way. You're
Wait a minute,
aiming
what's going on?
You're aiming a ballista at us. There is a. Does it look like there's still a ballista on the top of the tower? And then what's with the ballista on the tower?
Maybe he can't see it. Oh. I don't see a ballista. Meta, have I missed anything? Okay, no important context.
It's definitely the Echo. There's definitely a ballista up on that roof. I was in a dungeon when it happened. It was better. It turns out what happened, us being in a dungeon, turned out better for us because we weren't there for when society collapsed.
Well, these diamonds are solid, although I suppose you can
But-
crush them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay, that was some... I guess that was context I should have gotten earlier, oh well. But, yeah, so how many pounds of diamond powder? 50? Okay, I'm assuming Echo's just keeping an eye out, and Prahoof is basically... Well, I'm assuming...
Echo would still just like say again, it is still 25 gold per pound. He's still looking at what is clearly a ballista.
You do have the
You-
money.
He'll look around every so often.
How much is in it? Okay, I'm gonna hand him back, 1 gold piece, because he did overpay us by 1 gold. And well, it's good to do the right thing. And have an honest business. Prahoof would then get them the 50 pounds of diamond dust. Prahoof will say as, they're leaving, "Thank you for your business."
Is there anything that they?
I mean, we are going to be coming through this town again. We can always ask them.
Hmm. Got 50. Pay. 25. Gonna keep going, I guess. Um,
I'm assuming we're storing it in the back. In
probably
the
putting it in the bag of holding, honestly. The money
not all of it. Probably, like, we have a chest. Might wanna keep the chest out of there.
Oh, I'd like to just find some way to secure it to make sure we're not gonna get stuffed over. Probably should have.
I mean,
This money wasn't frickin' transmuted.
Maybe we should. Well, I mean, if Echo does get worried about it, he could do an Arcana check or ask Prahoof to do an Arcana check.
all of it. I fucking
You know, we didn't leave any of the gold. We didn't leave like the chest alone. You know, right? Okay. Does there seem to be anything magical with the chest? Okay then.
still was transmitted or just created or whatever.
It could have maybe been it. Well, no, it wasn't an illusion because physically it wouldn't give off that illusion.
We never just
No, I assumed Prahoof lifted it, like helped them. I even said Prahoof helped. Okay.
Down.
Yep, we're going to have to go back to that town.
Yeah.
Well, do we want to? Well, we may want to head back there.
We are heading back there.
Okay. Does any of the other money that we got seem odd or off? Along the way, I assume Echo and Bird Person are going to discuss what to do.
Simple. We get there, and we kill them. And then when they come back, we try to determine how strong they are. At the very least, we tie them up. Once they are back, we tie them up. That way they can't move. Then we dump them in the back of the thing and go to another place.
The biggest issue is the fact that I think they're higher level than us. How much XP would we have gotten, or at least per hoof, if we had gotten any at all? Okay. I mean, I don't know if we want to go back. I mean, it's...
Well, I would rather go back and deal with them with Zarthix and Hades in the parties than their characters can actually, help.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
I don't know whether it will be James is alright with leaving the session with us just going back there. Because I would rather have to deal with them. I'm hoping that we can get back there in time that they're still there. They probably won't be.
oh, they could have ended up moving.
Yep. Which is very likely. But if they are still there, I would rather deal with a team of 4 with a team of 4.
Yeah, at this point, the mortals might be inconsequential. Because I could probably just pick them off.
We're not doing anything to the mortals.
Well, no, like if the mortals intervene, then we have to fight them. Like, only if the mortals
just fuck
intervene.
off. Could just tell the mortals to fuck off, and that we were swindled.
Yeah, well, they might want to back the noble. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out when we get there. So, James, are you okay with us, So none of the rest of the money seems funky, right? Okay, then.
I swear, the fucking gold changed to something after the amount of time because it was transmutated from something else.
I don't think it was. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was an illusion. Although I swear I said Prahoof would have helped them.
No, you helped me get the diamonds out.
I remember I remember saying Prahoof would get the diamonds out, and when James said that they were putting the chest in, Prahoof helped them. Because he didn't want them to be in the car alone.
Why?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we screwed up is that we didn't say that is that we moved the freaking test after they put it in. Yeah.
I'm not in a happy mood that those two didn't show up, and I think it's more because my